Hey, what's going on, Perky people? It's Travis from Perky's Coffee House again. Hey, I've been doing a lot of little guest speaking here and there, and someone asked me this week, what's going to be the effect of minimum wage on a business like yours? And I got to thinking about that. It's going to be kind of neat. There's going to be some really unintended consequences that are going to be pretty awesome to watch. So, everyone thinks they're going to get a raise. Let me show you what could happen. All right, pretend I have 10 employees, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the big guys, we'll just call them Big Corporation, Big Burger Corporation. Pretend they have 10 employees too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I use 10 because 10 is kind of easy to work with. So check this out. So of these 10 right here, right, we have to find a way to save money. And one of the ways of saving money is to eliminate jobs. Another one is to close your hours, like shrink them down. Instead of being open till 10, be open till 9. Take an employee who's making minimum wage and they're working 30 hours, cut them back to 20 hours. So some of that stuff you don't want to hear, but check this out. Watch what we can do here. If you have a cash register, a cashier, you can get rid of a cashier. Get rid of a cashier and go to a kiosk, right? Kiosk. Hopefully that's spelled right. Okay, go to a kiosk. So if you're at the grocery store, and you have that guy that's putting your groceries inside of a bag, get rid of that guy. Make the cashier do it. Matter of fact, if you guys can afford the machines, go get a machine. The customer will swipe their own stuff and they'll bag their own stuff. So you can get rid of both the bagger and the cashier and just replace them with a machine. So if that cashier makes 20 bucks an hour and that bagger makes 10 bucks an hour, that's costing you 30 bucks an hour. Get rid of it, go to a machine, that'll save you some money. So if you can get rid of 2 cashiers, like if you're a fast food restaurant, you get rid of 2 cashiers, man, you're going to be saving a whole lot of money, right? So you take these 2 guys right here, these 2, bam, bam, and we'll put them on unemployment over here. Another thing we could do is the big guys have been working on a way to have the drive-thrus. Someone pulls in the drive-thru, hey, welcome to McDonald's, this is Bob Johnson, how can I help you? We could do that from India, right? You pull your car up, and then someone from India sees it on their little TV screen, they take your order. So you can get rid of the drive-thru guy. So you get rid of the drive-thru. Then the drive-thru guy can now we can operate this stuff from India, and it's not like we need to invent that technology. That technology's been around for about 10 years, okay? So that goes through call center. Right, so that's another guy on unemployment. But that's also another guy you don't have to pay anymore. In a way, that's kind of cool, right? 15 bucks an hour. Some people think it's going to be a raise, but the business is going to make some really neat cuts. All right, now here's the other thing here. So you get rid of the drive-thru guy. You get rid of 2 cashiers. In some fast food restaurants right now, I think McDonald's has one. You pull through the drive-thru, you order a soda, and a cup falls down automatically. It goes through a little ice filling thing, and it goes through a little beverage center where the Coke falls into the cup. Well, there you go. You got rid of the guy who actually fills the cup. So that's another guy on unemployment, but it's also another. So you got the cup and drink guy is gone, and then you also have other things like the guy who actually makes the burger, right? The guy who makes the burger, like, okay, we can't replace that guy. That guy does the hard lifting for us. Sure you can. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'll show you a cool way to get rid of that guy. Check this out. Oh, modern inventions. Look at that. We can build burgers now. So this is technology that doesn't have to be invented. It's invented, right? It's already invented. All the businesses have to do is find a reason to pull that trigger and get rid of people. So you can get rid of your burger builder guy, right? The guy who builds the burgers, right? So there we go. 5 guys on unemployment. So you take these guys and you send them all the way down here to unemploymentville. Right? You got rid of half of your staff. Now, so if this is big business, right? If that's big business and this is little business, okay, by getting rid of half of your employees, there's a benefit to that because the same work is getting done, but now you're doing it with half the employees. You take the other half that are working here, and even if you gave them $15 an hour, check it out, 15 bucks an hour. If you got 5 guys, right, times 15 bucks an hour, well, that's only $75 an hour. You're saving a lot of money by firing these people. Okay, before you were paying 10 guys $10 an hour, that's $100. Now you're paying 5 guys $15 an hour. You are saving $25 an hour. That's like $7,000 a month for some of the big corporations. That's good. That's a good way for them to make a lot more money for their stakeholders. Now here's another way to look at this. Because they're now saving money, they were spending $100 an hour on employees. Now they're only spending 75. They can lower their prices. So lowering their prices means that, you know, pretend you have an item that used to be $1 on the dollar menu, and now it's $1.29 because of cuts that you had to make. Well, now we can bring that down to maybe the 75-cent menu. Some of you guys are like, wow, 75 cents, how are they still gonna make money? Don't worry about them, they'll still make money. Now the little guy, the little business, the small mom and pop doesn't have a kiosk, right? They can't afford that stuff. They don't have a drive-through call center you can operate from India for $10 a day. They don't have a drink dispenser that's automatic. They don't have an automatic burger builder. So these guys, the little mom and pop, right? Currently they might be charging $6 a burger. They can't afford the increase in minimum wage. They got 10 employees. They're used to paying $100 an hour for 10 employees at $15 an hour. They now have to pay $150 an hour just to stay open, just an employee cost, right? They're paying $150. The big guy's now paying $75. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So what they're going to do is they're going to take their $6 burger, right? And it's going to have to be $8 just to be competitive, just to make the increased cost in minimum wage. So here's what happens. The little guy raises his prices. The big guy lowers his prices. Who do you shop at? You shop at the big guy, right? So that means all these 10, they go join these 5 on the unemployment line. And that's just an unintended consequence. Everyone thought they were going to get a raise. I bet you just like they thought Obamacare was going to be free health care. We learn our lesson, though. You know, got to make mistakes in order to learn from them. So this is what you're going to have. You're going to have a little bit more unemployment. You're going to have the big guys making a heck of a lot of money, saving a heck of a lot of money. And the little guys have to raise their prices or go out of business. Anyhow, I thought I'd share that with you. This is Travis from Perky's Coffee House. You have a great night.